Friends, today is 29 September and this day is celebrated as World Heart Day. And this year, the theme of the World Heart Day is to care for the diseased heart or broken heart, they say. But I have modified theme this year and put in the theme that how to take care of the heart disease patients in corona pandemic. You know, there is a terrible coronavirus coming from China, has affected millions of the people in our own country. There are more than 60 lakh people now affected by corona, and more than 90,000 people have succumbed to corona infection. There are many people who have comorbidities and heart diseases, diabetes. Those are at high risk of getting into problems and ultimately dying from it. So as we started off in March 22 with first lockdown, we did not have much information about this coronavirus. What we thought is that it will cause some kind of pneumonia and flu-like symptoms and affect the lungs. And but as time went by and more and more patients came, we understood how coronavirus affects many organs in the body, and one of them is an important organ is heart. And in heart, coronavirus causes lot of damage in all the systems. First is heart muscle, myocardium. They get inflamed, what we call as myocarditis, and heart function goes down from normal 50% to 20-25%. Secondly, infection may also cause damage to the heart valves, whether it's a natural heart valve, native heart valve, which causes endocarditis because of this infection, which we observed, and also if a person has undergone a valve replacement surgery, prosthetic valve, again it may cause endocarditis, or valve may get clotted. That is what is also has been noticed, that coronavirus affects the blood coagulation system, and we measured blood D-dimer levels, and we found out that D-dimer levels are very high, and that's where blood clotting goes haywire, and this affects the prosthetic valve functioning, and valves can get clotted if their movement gets affected. And thirdly, this thrombosis, this clotting mechanism also affects coronary arteries also. So coronary arteries also get acute thrombosis in the vessel because of the deranged clotting mechanism in the body. So we get acute heart attacks because of the thrombus formation in already present coronary blocks or normal coronaries because of the sluggish flow or some other intimal damage, and they get acute heart attack. So these three things by which way the heart and its vessels get affected by coronary infection, which we have observed over the last 6 months or so. Basically, what I see is that this virus affects all systems of the body, not only lungs. Although lungs is a primary organ from where the entrance of the virus occurs, but ultimately it compromises immune system, heart, liver system, kidneys, and the strokes can happen because of the various mechanisms which I just told you. Our experience grew, and we could make out a protocol how to handle this coronavirus infection. First thing is that as we enlisted, certain investigations should be done for cardiac involvement, like routine hemoglobin, complete blood count, and clotting mechanism, prothrombin time, D-dimer levels. And then we also measured PT-INR of these patients. And of course, the liver functions and renal function parameters were also measured. And then we did echocardiography. We incorporated echocardiography, ECG in these patients, so that we know earlier that there is some involvement of heart is getting it because of the corona infection. Basically all the patients, those who have heart disease, I will advise them that they should get themselves a basic parameter investigated, which I just told you about, so that we know that there is any problem happening in heart and its other vessels. We will catch that early and they can be treated accordingly. If they get thrombosis, then they can get admitted with thrombolysis and angiography, angioplasty, or if required, surgery can also be done. I have done more than 2 dozen such cases where corona infection caused heart attack, and then they turned out to be triple vessel disease, and we had to operate them once the corona infection turned negative. So and all of them went well successfully. At the same time, some heart valve surgeries I have done where valves the prosthetic valves got clotted, or native valve endocarditis occurred in these patients, and they also got operated, and successfully we did that. So my main takeaway message to you is this: if you have heart disease and with this corona infection, first thing is that you should have mask all the time. Should not go out and mingle with many people. Where it's a crowded place, mall or restaurants, or where a lot of asymptomatic patients or people are roaming around, and you catch the infection, because you have comorbidity. That is what is heart diseases. You may have diabetes also, you may have hypertension also, and all of them are called as comorbidities, and which have higher risk of getting into trouble with the corona infection. Secondly, don't be scared, don't be fearful of going to the hospital, going to the doctor if you have any symptoms. Don't neglect your symptoms. Go to a doctor, go to a cardiologist, go to your physician, and get yourself checked up, so that we catch the complication, heart-related complication earlier, and you get treated, and treatment is successful. So don't be scared of going to the hospital. Hospitals are safe nowadays. There is a separate, I think most of the hospitals are safe. There is separate entrance, separate wards for the corona and the non-corona patients, so that you should not be fearful of contacting your doctor and get yourself treated. Thirdly, very importantly, medications. Medications, I will strongly suggest that if you are having a coronary artery disease, you should continue taking antiplatelet agents like ecosprin, clopidogrel, all that. And if statins are on, have been proven in a research that they are protective of corona infection. It reduces the intensity of corona infection. So statins are, if you are not on statins, you take the statins. If you are on a small dose of statins, you can always increase the statin levels. Thirdly, we have observed that corona patients, the coronavirus causes cytokine storm. Cytokine storm is the one which causes inflammation. So, and it causes lot of derangement in all the organs. So, if that happens, then usually they are given medicines like tocilizumab or steroids, and the earlier detection and the proper treatment at proper time saves your heart. Otherwise, your heart muscle, myocardium gets damaged early, and then it takes time for recovery. So these are certain guidelines. And thirdly, for the heart valve patients, you should always check your anticoagulation repeatedly. So either prothrombin time, PT, INR, or blood D-dimer, clotting time, bleeding time, and they should be checked repeatedly, weekly or 15 days. You can check it and keep your blood as per protocol thin, so that you don't get your prosthetic valve get clotted, or you have any other thrombosis anywhere in the body. These are the certain guidelines which we have evolved over 6 months or so of experience of coronavirus infection in our patients, and this strategy has worked very well. And I'm sure if you can understand your problem and you have corona infection, get all these things in mind and apply to yourself, and so that you can keep yourself happy and healthy, and with your heart working very well. Lastly, I will advise that you should always check your pulse, your heart rate. If there is a tachycardia or if your oxygen saturation is down or going down, you should have a pulse oximeter at your home. You can always measure your pulse by your watches nowadays, so that you have early sign, early warning that if there is any problem happening because of the infection, corona infection. You may be asymptomatic, you may not have tested for corona infection, but these are the early symptoms: mild fever, tachycardia, high pulse rate, or pulse oximeter saturation going down less than 92% oxygenation. That are the early signs. You catch these early signs so that you get tested for corona infection, and then you can get early warning that you might be having a corona infection and get treated accordingly. That's all. Thank you very much, and I am sure these guidelines you will follow and keep yourself happy and healthy. Thank you.